Today we will be looking at 2016 Range Rover Sport. This is a supercharged car, V8 supercharged with a dynamic package. The dynamic package is pretty nice on these because it gives you Brembo brakes with these red calipers that look pretty nice, especially on this one because of the type of wheels this has. They also have a different exhaust that sounds very powerful. Even when this thing idles, it sounds really nice, very throaty. I'm not really sure what else dynamic package gives you, but this car is nicely equipped. It does have the air-conditioned seats with the heated seats and the panorama roof, and I believe the camera systems and all the good stuff. Now, this video is for a potential customer, so I will concentrate on flaws and imperfections. What makes it a little tough is that the car's been sitting outside and it's a little dusty, but I did walk around the car before I started the video just to see what it has, so I know what I'm talking about. And it really doesn't have much on it, given this is an 8-year-old car with I think a hair over 100,000 miles. It does have newer tires, and they're all matching Goodyear tires from what I can tell. They're in a very good condition. They're newer tires. As far as the wheels, they have some little scuffing, not a whole lot. You can see whatever the little scuffing it had, they were touched up, so it's not really visible, and most of the wheels don't even have any markings on them. As far as the imperfections, let me just show you what I see here on the rear. If you look at this taillight, there is a little fading here, and there's a little surface cracking. These taillights, they do that a lot. I don't know why, but we've replaced them before. This one actually is not bad at all. This little cracking is just on the surface. There is no moisture that I can see inside the taillight. And these taillights, I think we buy them normally on eBay, aftermarket, brand new pieces for like $100-something. This taillight doesn't have any cracking, but it does have a little fading here on the side. And again, every single one of these cars that we've had that's just a little older has that. Not sure if that's a Florida thing or what, but that's there. This wheel over here looks like it did have some scuffing, and it was touched up, so again it's all black. Really it's not visible very much, and really that's about it. I don't think there's anything on a car that goes beyond normal wear and tear. I mean, if you look very closely, you may see things like that little scuff over here, or a scratch, or whatever it is, and that will probably buff out. And then I'm sure there are a few others. I think there is a very minor one over here. That is also something that will definitely buff out. That's really about it. Over here, looks like there was a little something and it was touched up. I don't know if it's visible because it's really a very minor damage. The hood, the front bumper are pretty much free of imperfections. The car does have the power running boards, so they extend when the door is open. The interior is very nice and pretty much flawless from what I can tell. Can't really see anything on the interior. I'm gonna go ahead and start this car. Now, these engines, and that pertains to the V8 as well as the 6-cylinder. Normally on cold start, that message is there only because the ignition was on. There we go. Normally when you start them in the morning, they tend to be a little clattery, a little loud. This one is not. It actually sounds more like a low mileage engine. These are direct injection, so the injectors are a little noisy, but as you can hear, this one sounds really good. It's very quiet. I drove the car myself, so mechanically it really feels like a very solid car. I also want to point out that it's a local vehicle that has most of its maintenance done at the local Range Rover dealer by the previous owner. The car was traded in for a brand new luxury car, and we got it from a franchise dealer where this car was traded in. And again, very nicely serviced with the recent oil change, transfer case service, and all kinds of other service that was recommended by Land Rover. So generally speaking, it's a very nice car. Mechanically, no issues as far as we can tell, and cosmetically pretty much flawless, with some exceptions of normal wear and tear items, but really nothing that stands out. Call us with any questions.